Hello, students, and welcome to English class. I'm your English teacher, Mr. Oza, and it is time for us to look at classwork number 80. This novel that we are reading here in Term 4 is called Siddhartha by Hermann Hesse. And the chapter that we're reading today is chapter number 6. It is called Among the Child People, and this is the 6th chapter out of 12 total in this novel. So let's jump right in. There you go. Chapter 6, Among the Child People. Directions for this assignment, the same stuff that you are used to. Thank you for already taking a look at some pictures and making at least one prediction and one question. So thanks for doing that. Thank you for watching this video. After this video is done, you're going to read the chapter. The link is in your Google Doc. Then you're going to come up with 2 main ideas. You're going to write your own questions, 2 of them to be exact. And you're going to answer them, of course, and then you're going to do 1 open response question. And that'll be it for classwork number 80. So now let's go over those pictures. Let's take a look at those 4 pictures, and I'll do a quick explanation, a quick preview for what you're going to see in today's chapter. Here we go. This is Kamaswami. This is a new character that we're meeting in the novel today, and Kamaswami basically means the teacher of work. And he is going to be Siddhartha's boss, essentially. In the last chapter, Siddhartha met this woman named Kamala. Kamala helped Siddhartha get a job. And here is the businessman, the richest merchant. You can see he's got this kind of gold necklace chain type situation going on here. He is the wealthiest businessman in this city. And so he is going to use Siddhartha's skills, his ability to read and write, and help him make some money. And as you can see here with my, very mediocre Photoshop skills, Siddhartha is able to be successful in business. He makes a lot of money and a lot of it very quickly. And so he is changing right before our eyes. He is becoming more of a material person, interested in material possessions and interested in all of the things that money can buy. If you recall throughout the book, he's very spiritual. In the first chapter, him and his Hindu roots, learning religion in the village, his samana lifestyle that he lived for years out in the woods, being very ascetic, learning from the Buddha. Now all of that has changed. He has crossed over into the big city where he is now obsessing over making as much money as he can. And where does he spend that money? He is now in a bit of a relationship with Kamala. And yes, he is, paying her, right, for her services as a courtesan or a prostitute. But the 2 of them are growing closer and closer together, and their relationship is more than just a client relationship, client and customer relationship. It is developing into something much more than that. And so the 2 of them are, getting very close. And so Siddhartha's priorities here as he gets older are changing. And you'll notice in the next chapter that years go by, and now Siddhartha all of a sudden is in his, mid-30s, and he is spending his whole career just accumulating as much wealth as possible. This is something that you might want to do in life, but Siddhartha's priorities, as you can see, have changed quite a bit. And yes, one more meme here to help explain the chapter. Throughout the first half of the book, Siddhartha is seeking spiritual enlightenment, and he's going on these adventures trying to, remove the desires from his life. And now all of a sudden he's getting distracted. Seeking spiritual enlightenment is taking a back seat, and he is getting pulled away by the concept of making money. And as Siddhartha is making more and more money, thinking that might lead him to enlightenment, it just makes him more and more obsessed with material possessions. So now it's time for you to read the chapter. Again, this is chapter number 6 out of 12. You're going to write down 2 main ideas in your document. Just follow along the questions. Then you're going to write your own questions, a level 1 question and a level 2 question, and answer them. Don't forget to answer them as well. There is a link to another short video in your document explaining the difference between level 1 and level 2 questions. And then it's time for the open response. Make sure to use a quote from the novel or anywhere else, but the easy route here would be just using a quote from the novel. There is another link to the reading right there in the document of yours where you can find a quote from the novel to support your answer. Take a look at the rubric and take a look at those prompts as well. So now we are about halfway through the book. I want to thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, just let me know, speak up, or talk to me in the Zoom chat, or get in touch with me on Google Classroom. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a great class.